Bravo team, entry secure. Move in and take positions. Quiet. Did you hear that? This is Lee. Give me status. Always clear. There's nothing here, Sam. Come on. What the hell?
Warning. Coolant rod 2 offline. Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
Marine, Bravo team is down. Their operational status is unknown. They were carrying a military transmission card. It's vital you retrieve that card as it contains encoded data needed to send the distress signal to the fleet. They're the last hope to get reinforcements. Find that card and find it fast.
Oh, this area. Yeah, it's got more of a kind of a rustic, aged feel to it. These guys are great.
Attention. All personnel evacuate the facility. Coolant rod 2 offline. Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
Where did that come from? Right, probably not in the best place to listen to a PD. Well, I might try actually, because if I go back here, then he might come towards me. Right, Paul Rad. Sounds good. I think I'll order a strawberry.
Paul Rad, Chief Technical Officer for the Enpro facility. During my weekly inspection of the coolant system, I discovered yet another safety violation. As I've stated repeatedly, our service manuals must be followed to the letter. Now, this includes changing back filters for the coolant system on schedule and not when maintenance gets around to it. As you know, unclean back filters will create pressure inside the coolant system's release tubes. Even a minor disruption in a release tube can dislodge or destroy its coolant rod, overheating the core, and possibly sending the entire facility up in smoke. Now let me be clear, if I see this again, the team responsible will be transferred to sewage treatment before the day is over. Paul Rad, Chief Technical Officer for the Enpro facility. I appreciate UAC's concerns following the number of stress-related illnesses spreading throughout the base. However, I don't understand why we require such a large detail of armed security bots in Enpro. Now, you may disagree, but I trust my team's mental condition far more than whatever programming is running inside those bots. Which brings me to the reason for this report. Today, one of my best engineers, Patrick Thomas, was nearly shot when a bot refused his clearance. That's right, shot. Luckily, a nearby team from maintenance caught up to it and smashed it with a pipe wrench before it could chase Pat down. Now, it'll be days before he's ready to return to work, and I don't think you'll ever get him close to one of those bots again. Our jobs are difficult enough without needing to avoid getting shot. If we're going to be treated like prisoners, I respectfully request that you afford us the courtesy of being guarded by people instead of machines.
Ah. Do I creep past that, or do I have to switch it off? It's quite strange, now I'm getting ammunition. Sorry, I meant to say health, and I realised I was looking at ammunition. But I do seem to be getting more health than I did earlier on. Ah, oh, is that where I've come? No. That's my rifle. Ouch. Did he destroy that? Oh, he killed it. He destroyed it. Yeah, it's dead, alright. Well, it is now, anyway. It's not very often they die when I played the game, but I think that's probably the second time. Sugar. Another one. I think there's another one. Yeah. And yet another. Oh my god. Oh gee, what the hell? Can't believe. That seemed to go on forever. And that's the end of the health as well.
Warning. Coolant rod 2 offline. Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
Oh, I see. That
Warning.
gives you a burst.
Coolant rod 2 offline. Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many imps that was, but it seemed like about at least 5. It may have been 6. And yes, I remember what's coming up here.
Offline. Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
Yeah, they make a great sound, these Lost Souls. Just surprised I can't see any. I thought they would come through. Maybe I have to press something to activate them. 063. Now, what was that? Was it 109? No. Oh, I'll have to look it up. Actually, it's probably in the PDA I've just picked up. I'm thinking of something else. Teresa Chaser. Isn't that Tim Willett's sister? And if you watch one of the Quake videos I did, Quake 1, it's a very old series now, but I think it was last year or the year before. There is a kind of an Easter egg in the level... Oh, what was it called? I think it's the Under Earth. And her name is in a room in that as well. Plenty of messages here.
log of weapon analyst Teresa Chazar, dated November 3rd, 2145. I'm pleased to report that the preliminary tests on the ammo storage in the new Mach 3 plasma gun has far exceeded our expectations. We realized a full 50% gain in the storage capacity of ammo packs as a result of utilizing techniques engineered in the Alpha Lab's molecular compactor. I believe with the ongoing compaction research, we will reach our goal of 3 times the plasma storage currently available in standard ammo packs. I would also like to mention that all of the employees here at the Enpro plant have been very helpful and quite eager to accommodate all of my requests. For security reasons, I've locked the plasma gun and the extra ammo in locker 063 with door code 972. End of log.
Oh, I've already got maximum ammunition for that. Okay. I think this is where things accelerate.
Service bridge now operational.
Yeah. I can still hear them, but I don't think there's any more. I think there's more when you get around the... Yeah, right there they are.
Evacuate.
That is such a creepy sound they make.
Hazard doors sealed. Please contact plant management for immediate assistance.
Okay, so I have to cool this thing down. One of the reactors, I believe.
Warning. Reactor core temperature 235 degrees Celsius.
Actually, let's get a bit more practice with the plasma rifle. I actually quite like the original sound when you loaded it more. I quite like that. Yeah, I've always liked the plasma rifle. Kind of expected more. Yeah, that's it. I thought there was going to be some in here. Bugger. That went wrong. That was an avoidable mistake. quite a good firing sound, actually. It's quite subtle, so you may not hear it that well on your side, but when you play the game, if you do, then you should do then.
Attention, all personnel evacuate the facility.
I was going to stop recording after the end of the last section, but I thought I'd carry on for a bit longer. Although I might have to stop soon, and then just carry on the recording the next time, the next day even. Whoa.
Warning, reactor core temperature 585 degrees Celsius. Warning, reactor core temperature beyond acceptable levels.
Marine, you gotta find that transmission card. If Swan gets his hands on it, I don't know what he'll do.
Oh. Yeah. That's not good. Not sure if that's a hindrance or a help. Ah, good. That just takes me out of the sort of bleeding threshold. I think I remember that guy falling down in the original Doom 3 video that was available before launch. Yeah, need to watch out for that barrel. Anyone? Oh yeah, there is. Down to 11 rounds in this. Could have sworn I just heard another one. No, it's the sound of the doors. It's got an almost organic feel about it.
Warning, reactor core temperature 900 degrees Celsius.
see the card?
No, sir.
Okay, let's get to the communications facility. We can stop the transmission from there.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
Coolant Rod 2 online.
What's the best option? Probably this still. Oh dear. That went okay, all considered. Could have gone really bad. Do I go... Oh, right, yeah, back this way. I always think there's another exit off in between that one and this one, but there isn't. Oh, you are ugly. Oh no. That went terribly. That's the problem when they get so close, and I've got no health. Right, okay. This is probably going to be death.
Hazard doors now open.
Yeah, gotta run, gotta run. Still need more health. Nothing in there for me. Ah, good. May as well grab it. Because once you go past a certain door, sometimes you can't get back. Still low on health, but feels slightly better. Yeah, I think I'm near the end of this section. I think so, anyway. I think there used to be health around here, but not now. And all the time my health's dropping. Better. Good. Yeah, it's definitely harder harder than I expected it to be. But when you play do a mod guide and play for a level, it doesn't really tell you much. In fact, it often amazes me how when people review games, how quickly they play through them and then are able to do a full review. That does impress me. No, is that a PDA around here that I've got to find?
cart. We can't stay here. Isn't safe. We better move.
Well, unfortunately he bit the dust. And I don't mean the enemy. Right, I think I am near the end of this, although I'm sure there was a PDA somewhere. I would like to get my hands on that code. Ah! Finally. Steve Hammer, that's the guy.
Steve Hammer, service technician. Since Private Swenson wigged out, shot up that drink machine, then lit himself up with a plasma gun, we've all been a bit nervous. All of us in maintenance knew he was losing it. Finally, when that darn drink machine wouldn't accept his credits, he lost it. Started swearing up and down, and you had to laugh when that machine lit up. But before any of us could react, he fed himself enough plasma to power an office building. There wasn't enough head to clean up. Just vapor. It's a bad thing to happen to anyone. Anyway, I know with all the psych problems we've had lately, we need the additional security, but when the guards start going nuts, I don't know, all this extra weapons and ammunition, I mean, do we really need so much firepower laying around? Well, a couple of us decided to lock up all of the unsecured plasma rounds we could find. The code is 734. I think we'll all sleep a bit better tonight knowing it's locked up.
Right, good. Just gonna move away from the flashing lights in case anyone's sensitive to that. Okay, time to move on.